cue the spooky, scary skeletons music as much as we can without getting copywritten.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul and
Happy Halloween, you nasty bean, trick-or-treaty bean boys out there. Welcome to Boy Meets Beans. I'm the boy. Where are the beans? They're somewhere. We'll get there. Halloween looks a little bit different this year because the world has looked a little bit different this year. But that hasn't stopped me from getting in the spirit. All right, I'm in my costume. I'm Fred Flintstone. Fred's over there. He's in a costume. Fred, isn't it funny that like I'm dressed up kind of as a name that's you? Is that clever or?
Not really, my guy.
No?
As you can see, I'm dressed as Fred Bundy. I was making a play on my own name, and now you are too.
Okay.
I've been planning this for months.
Cool.
How long have you been planning this?
Well, somebody's not exactly in the holiday spirit, is he now? Harry Potter! He needs a costume! Let me get him a costume. There you go. Now he's got glasses like Harry Potter had glasses. You're still missing something though. The scar. And ha! That'll do! I don't know what that was all about. He needs a scarf. Well, that was a weird interlude. It's Halloween. I thought we would do a Halloween special. It seemed appropriate for some reason. Because I want to have fun on Halloween. Even though I'm stuck here, alone. I'm not alone, but you know what I mean. I'm yelling at a camera in front of my door. But I'm fine, and we're going to have a great time together. We're going to do something a little fun, a little wacky, a little zany. Mad science seems appropriate. What are we going to do? I'm calling this the Halloween of the FrankenBean. What does FrankenBean mean? Well, I'm here to tell you. I still have a lot of the coffee that I've drank over the past month or so that I've been doing this series. I thought it'd be fun if we did a little bit of mad science. Made a little concoction, a little combination. We're gonna take all the coffees I've had so far, put them together, and we're gonna drink it. And it's gonna taste like something. I don't know what it's gonna taste like yet, but it's certainly gonna taste like something. We need beans. There's all the beans. Okay, you'll notice one thing's missing out of this batch, and that would be the one that started it all, pumpkin spice from Dunkin' Donuts. That isn't here anymore. The reason is because I threw it all away. It was very, very bad. So it didn't stay in this space. It was bringing me bad energy. Bad pumpkin energy. We don't have that. But we do have everything else. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coffees. I thought what we would do is we would take 5 grams from each coffee for a total of 30 grams. And then we will make a pot of coffee with that combination of beans. I'm gonna do a little bit against the norm here. For one thing, I've already measured out 500 grams of water into Harry Potter. What I'm also going to do is wet the paper. I know. We never wet the paper even though we should wet the paper on this show. I get that. We're going against the norm. However, this is mad science and I'm gonna do things a little bit different on this one. So we'll wet the paper, we'll measure out the coffee to get 30 grams for the 500 mils of water, and whatever comes out of here at the end, we're gonna drink. I'm not saying it's gonna be good. It will be interesting. So first thing we need to do is get a scale, container, clean out the workspace. Melita Classic. This is actually a new can because I ended up taking this to the office after I did the video and they liked it. 5 grams into here. Famously, this coffee was never bitter. And it's actually not a bad coffee. I remember this one was okay. Next up, we'll do Cafe Bustelo. I'm trying not to really get as much whiff of it either because I really want to get it all at once, you know? French Market. I still hate it, but we're gonna go in. 15 grams. All right, cool. Next up this is the Dead Waters from Coffee Shop of Horrors. That is a coffee chicory blend. Next up, the one I did most recently, the Death Wish. This may actually be one of the best coffees going into here. Now though. Cool. And last but not least, the horror that is Twinkies K-Cup. Ugh. So obviously these are sealed, so I'm just gonna break up the seal and put the coffee in. 5 grams of you. All right, so there we go. Give it a shake. Get it all nice and incorporated. And we are left with 30 grams of FrankenBean. Now what do? Well, I guess we'll make it in this. First thing we need to do is wet the paper filter though, because I said I was gonna do that. Wet paper filter in there. Now, all that's left to do is add in our coffee. Let's give this a smell now that's been mixed up and incorporated. Oh, good googly moogly zombie. Ooh, that's a spicy meatball. I mean, it's a combination of everything we've drank so far. So what do we have? We have Dirty Root, very, very darkly roasted city roast coffee. We have the espresso grind from the Bustelo, the Never Bitter Melita, and of course the Twinkie. We can't forget the Twinkie. I'm very interested in seeing how this does, mainly for a couple of reasons. Number one, obviously the flavors. The flavors are gonna be scary. Number two, there's all kinds of different grind sizes going on in here, so who knows what's gonna happen after it starts. But regardless, let's brew. It's happening in there. It's terrifying. So we're done. We're draining. We're gonna open it up and look. The bed's still very wet, so we're gonna let that drain for a second. While it drains, let me show you this glorious mug. This is the Boy Meets Beans mug. You might recognize that logo. Editor Ben made it. Now it's on a cup thanks to my friend Sarah Kate. So thank you both for colluding and making that for me. That's very fun. Not for sale, because there's nowhere near enough people to warrant selling mugs for watching this channel. However, there's a hair there. No, get away. I don't know if you'll be able to see the hair or not. Ben, put something there if there wasn't a hair. No, get away. Anyways, it's very nice of Ben and Sarah Kate to work together and make that for me, so thank you both. If you would like these to be for sale, you're gonna need to get a lot more people to start watching this channel, so subscribe and tell your friends. All right, I think we're done here. It looks special. I guess we should unwrap Harry Potter here. Yeah. Thanks, Harry. All right, let's see what we've got. This scarf is actually extremely warm, and I think it might be made of wool, which I'm allergic to. I'm looking at it. It looks special. It's something. All right, let's put it in the cup. This is not as foreboding as I was expecting it to be. Okay, here we have FrankenBean. How does FrankenBean smell? It's alive! It's alive! It smells interesting. There's the Twinkie. The Twinkie's there, the Dirty Root is there, and that's pretty much all I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of dirty Twinkie root. God. It still doesn't smell good. It does not smell good, and it's probably not going to be very good. But we'll see. Happy Halloween. Here's the FrankenBean. Oh no. Oh no, sir. Oh. That is automatic, hypnotic, supersonic, funky fresh. That's what this is. And it's something. Oh my God, it's a sight to behold. It's, whew. Okay, so the first thing that comes at you is the chicory. As we talked about last time, chicory, the chicory in the coffee is very, very assertive, right? Like that's the first thing you get is this like root, grassy, iron kind of taste. It gets followed up by the very odd burnt sugar, like fake creaminess of the Twinkie that tastes like spongy, but like literally if you bite into a sponge. And then you follow that up on the very, very back with the Death Wish sort of dark roast. It's like root iron to sugar and burnt, cloyingly sweet fake sugar to, in the very, very back, a bitter, but like butterscotch, but like butterscotch that you pick up off the side of the road. That's not good for anybody. Oh wow. Oh wow. That is a whole nother level of something. Let's put milk in it. Our good old friend sweetened condensed milk is gonna come into the party. I have a feeling because the majority of these things, if you remember the Twinkie coffee, it was meant to actually be added. Like you're supposed to add milk and sugar to it, and then the chicory blends, you're all supposed to add milk and sugar to it. So maybe, since it's all just kind of mixed together, put a little bit of this in here, and it might taste better. A little bit of you. That's great. I don't know if this is going to help any, but at this point I'll do anything to make it taste better. Theoretically, I mean, like I said, since half the stuff that went in this is supposed to be drunk with cream and sugar anyways, so. No, absolutely not. It's still there, and none of it's good. This monster needs to be put to rest immediately. It should have never been risen from the grave whence it came. We need to burn it to the ground and make sure that this never gets seen by the light of day to anybody again. And I'm very annoyed that this is the first time this mug's made its presence on this channel, and I put this into it. That's still not good. That's still not good at all. Oh my God. Woo! All right, well. That was quite a journey we just went on, wasn't it? So that was FrankenBean 2020. Entertaining, I'm sure, but that was very bad. The coffee is very bad. Don't do what I just did. Don't try this at home. Especially don't try the knife thing at home. Hula budla pop. Okay, happy Halloween. That was my Halloween special. Maybe next year I can go a little above and beyond with it, but I thought this would just be a fun little thing to do and keep the channel kind of going because we keep making these videos and people keep watching them, so somebody out there is entertained. So thank you guys for tuning in. This will come out before Halloween, but please be safe this Halloween. Make sure you are not doing anything that puts your health and the health of those around you at risk. Don't do anything illegal, because that's not good. Don't drink this, that's for one thing. Try to have some fun in like a really safe and responsible way. That's gonna look different depending on the type of person that you are and where you live, but you know, do what you can and just have a good day, I guess. Oh my God, go vote, because this will come out before voting time, so vote. It's important to enact your civic duty. And by voting, I turn into the guy from Sling Blade. I like mustard on my biscuits. Be good human beings wherever you are out there and enjoy your Halloween. I'll enjoy mine. All of these coffees will go away now and never return from the graves whence they came.